So sometimes we have ideas of what we're going to do, and the reality can be somewhat different. And this hike is a pretty challenging mountain and area to get to. And this was one of those days where the weather forecast was looking good. It's going to be a bluebird day, but in terms of what to expect, you just never know. And this is one of the lesser traveled places. Very few people have attempted to climb this mountain, but as has happened, sometimes you get kind of a semi-obsession and you want to see those mountains there in the distance, and you kind of decide, I wonder what it'd be like to get up there. Views look like they'd be pretty epic. And so temperature was pretty cold out. It was definitely in the minus 20s, and made my way down the glassy ice highway towards Holy Cross Mountain. Now, one thing I forgot to do was bring my radio for this forestry road, which was a big mistake. This is a very busy forestry road, so I kind of white-knuckled my way very slowly towards the mountain, as you can see here in the distance, and got there without seeing any logging trucks. Thankfully, the road is pretty narrow. Would not be very fun to meet up with a logging truck without a radio. And you'll see I left the dash cam on, and quite a few logging trucks. I only showed a few clips, but quite a few logging trucks came through right after I parked. So anyways, this is going to be one of those reconnaissance type episodes. I keep getting a bit more familiar with this mountain and area. Really do like it. It's kind of neat, but it's pretty tough and unforgiving as well. Pretty raw backcountry out there. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and we'll see what it looks like. All right, it's a different day now, and we're going to repack the trail here towards Holy Cross Mountain. Let's see how this goes today. Blue blazer. Snow is deep. Getting closer. You can see the clear cut around the corner here. Not as many tracks here, but I can see my old pack trail. Definitely making it significantly better going. So building on top of the last trip. Somehow, maybe going up there. Oh, I just love that sun. It's beautiful up here. hardly see the remnants when I broke trail up here last. And the snow is deep. Snow is so smooth looking. It's gorgeous. Beautiful views from here on this bluebird day. Well, footprints of something here. All right, these are much bigger prints. Much bigger. Huh. All right. Right at this fallen tree is where we flew the drone. Start popping up. So I guess this is where we try make our way up again. So where the bushwhacking starts. This is seriously brutal. At this point, I'm just pulling myself up by the cedar. This is crazy. Brutal. Absolutely brutal.
a jungle. So just imagine how much worse this would be in the summer. Alright, I'm not sure if I'm out of the clear cut. The forest definitely has changed here. It's opened up a bit more from that scrubby stuff. I must be above the clear cut. Devil's Club, you've been here. This forest is much better though. I'm not pushing as much as lower down. The snow's not bad at all. Trees have kept it more shallow.
Hey guys, so at this point in the exploration, the audio was blocked by snow. I think so much snow had fallen on top of me, as you saw from earlier clips. It probably just blocked the microphone port. So I'll just put some audio here. This section was definitely an improvement over the clear-cut area where all the small cedars and trees are so closely bunched together where I had to pull myself up. Here, there was a lot more open sections, but of course there's pluses and minuses. This section, you had really old growth forest. Trees looked like they were 60 to 100 feet tall, so much more wide open spaces, but lots of deadfall. Well, I wouldn't say lots, but some deadfall, and where there was deadfall, large sections you had to walk around because the trees are so big. And so anyways, for the first while, it was okay going. It was definitely a relief over the clear cut. But as I started getting higher and higher, I think about a kilometer above the clear cut, started getting steeper and steeper. And the snow conditions in this section, they were much less deep than earlier because, of course, the big trees were blocking snow from falling down. But underneath that snow, it was a very slippery, crusty layer, so it was quite a challenge to climb as it got steeper and steeper near the end there. And eventually I just decided to stop in kind of a area where there was an opening above me and pop the drone up and just get some footage. And so the next video clips you're going to see are from the drone from the area where I stopped and turned around. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy the views, and let's see what it looks like from this part of the mountain.
Like
guys, so at this point again the audio was kind of sometimes working, sometimes not. The snow and ice had gotten into the microphone ports, so I'll just talk a bit about this. Going down was pretty rough. The steepness just isn't captured in this camera footage. It was fairly steep, and the truth is, in these open areas in the old growth forest, every time I take a few steps you slide maybe 20 feet. Not sure if it really comes across in the camera, but very frequently I just uncontrollably sliding down because you had maybe a foot of snow and then it just this steep frosty base, and as soon as you touch that base you're just sliding through that powder snow, almost skiing down and into logs and stuff. So it was just lots of falling and trying to not get injured, stuff like that. So that's the conditions going down. I actually almost looked forward to the thicker brush where I could kind of grab onto the trees heading down, and trekking poles you may want to just put them away at this point because they're just a nuisance, and that's really the truth. So anyway, that's what was going on heading down. Finally, after a while, got to the sort of main old logging road there, and it was good going after that. Alright, so at this point I'm back in the smaller, thicker brush, and essentially gotta watch it because as you slide you can get your snowshoes and arms and legs snagged up in the smaller brush and whatnot, so you're kind of just grabbing onto trees as you go down, and snow is just piling all over your body. That's why it was really good that I had the windbreaker with the full hoodie and snow pants, so that no snow would get inside of my body to make me wet. It just all rolled off my clothes, so that was great. So yeah, I just made my way down, kind of pushing through the brush, making sure I'm not getting poked by some big stick poking out of a log, going as carefully as I can. Of course, when you slide and fall, you're losing control at different points, so this is not the hike for everyone. It's a pretty tough one, but still adventurous, and every once in a while you find yourself and stuff like that. Kind of reminded me of when we made our way out of Kewah Glacier. Pretty sure we're very close to the road here. Yeah, there's my tracks. Hardest part's behind us.
Holy Cross, you are a bear. My fingers are just unthawed now. That was an adventure.
More than black rain. I know you hate when you see me shine. I know you hate when I make headlines. I know you hate when the stars align. I know you hate that I'm more than you've got nerve coming at me like you do got nerve, thinking that I owe